So hi, welcome to my podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
Happy Monday.
It's a Monday.
It's a solar eclipse Monday. Doesn't happen all the time.
It happened like 4 years ago.
2017 was not 4 years ago. It was 7.
Slow down there. Slow your roll.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
You know what
Shit.
I learned this morning when I was like, oh shit, I think I might want to participate in the solar eclipse and attempt to watch it. That the eclipse glasses supposedly expire after 3 years. I don't know if that's a conspiracy or what.
That's gotta be a fucking scam,
because
man. They don't want you to keep them.
Yeah, there was one website that said they did, another one that said they don't. I'm like, well, eclipse glasses are $3 at my local 7-Eleven, and my eyesight is priceless. So I was able to secure a pair of eclipse glasses this morning.
$3 eclipse glasses. Well, you trust your eyesight with $3 eclipse glasses.
Yes, it was 3 for $10. They had them in a pack of 3, and I was like, "Oh, that's perfect," because my brother and mother also wanted them, so that works out.
Why not?
And then I didn't even get to look at the eclipse, so that's fucked up. But I know you looked directly at it, so
I looked directly at it. It blinked first. I had 5 minutes on it. It was a record. I fucking loved it.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking great. But yeah, I don't know. The next one's like what, 2040 something? I don't know.
45, I think.
Yeah, it's like every.
But you know what's gonna happen in like 4 years?
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, guys, this is a new one.
And then I'm gonna be when it happens in 4 years, the eclipse glasses are gonna expire after 2 years.
They're like timing it perfectly to where they expire, and then they're like, guys, you gotta get some new ones. Did you see that fucking TikTok? The guy always like cooks with his fucking mic. He always talks in monotone. He was like, I think fucking eclipse glasses. It's a whole conspiracy that he was like, I think they're just made up because eclipse glasses aren't a sustainable business. So it's once in a lifetime, but it's like, you have a I lost it. It's a fun. You gotta watch the fucking video. I gotta send it to you. It was good. I can't deliver it as well.
Dude, honestly, the eclipse glasses companies and the 7-Eleven selling the eclipse glasses, because that's all that was selling them around here. They're making hand over fit. Like the profit margin's got to be insane.
It's got to be fucking crazy because they're just fucking dumbass glasses. They can't be 1,000 times darker than regular sunglasses. I don't.
Well, I don't know. I put them on this morning to make sure, I didn't buy fake dupes. You don't know. The solar eclipse glasses market was going through the roof this morning.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to make sure I had the genuine ones, and that they weren't faking the certifications on the side. I couldn't see shit out of them, so I think they were working.
You couldn't?
No.
Okay. I trust you.
I put them on, and I looked outside my window, and I was like, I can't see anything. Shouldn't drive with these on. Got it.
No. Noted. All right. I feel like you should have. You should have tried and recorded it while you were doing it. Live stream it. Fuck it.
Yeah. So, didn't even get to look at the eclipse. Went to multiple 7-Elevens this morning to get eclipse glasses and didn't even get to use them. So that's really fucked up.
Well, when your kids ask if you watched the eclipse when it last happened, they don't know that. So you could just lie and be like, "Yeah, I watched the whole thing." I mean,
I watched the sky turn dark for a second there.
So you watched the eclipse.
I just didn't look and watch it happen, which is the interesting part.
I'm saying you could just fucking lie. Be like, no, I watched it all with my own 2 eyes. It was fucking awesome.
I actually went to Buffalo, New York, where it was 100% totality, and I watched it there.
I was actually on the moon, and I saw it.
I felt the moon moving.
I moved the moon, actually. Fun fact. See, that's how you win. Yeah, that's how you fuck.
Got it. Got it. All right. Well, we'll still be doing this when the next solar eclipse happens, so we'll be talking about that one too. Give you a solar eclipse review.
Exactly. I'll go for 10 minutes next time.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Well, I went to a show this Friday. It was Rachel Ann Dobkin's album release show with support from Dark Heart and Jay Waltz. What a night. Let me tell you, what a night. It was at the Wonder Bar. I've never been to the Wonder Bar before. Because
you're old enough to go.
Yeah, it was 21 plus. And not that there was ever really much on the calendar. I was like, oh man, I can't believe I'm missing this. I just never had the opportunity to go. until Friday. It's a cool spot. The only thing I didn't like is that you have to walk past the stage to get to the bathrooms, like directly in, like the stage is here, like catty cornered, and then the men's bathroom is right behind the stage.
I would hold it the entire night. I can't do that.
Yeah, and then obviously the women's bathroom was across from the men's bathroom, but I was like, that was the only part I didn't like.
Yeah, they need to fix that.
Yeah. Also,
Wonder Bar, get on that.
Not enough places to piss for the 300 people that place holds.
What, is there like one stall?
It's just like 2 urinals on a stall. I'm like, that's not enough for 325 people.
If everyone has to go to the bathroom like simultaneously, that's gonna be like a shit
There
show.
should be 300 urinals in the bathroom.
I feel like that should be fucking standard shit, You're 1,000 capacity room, okay, 1,000 fucking toilets. Yeah. So yeah, that was my review of the Wonder Bar bathroom. But fix it.
Yeah, but the show itself was cool. Jay Waltz was cool. Dark Heart was my favorite support band of the night. A little bit heavier, riffier. I was honestly blown away because I hadn't checked them out ahead of time. And I was like, oh fuck, like this kind of rips a little bit.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, wait, we got a little bit of heavy going on here. So that was cool. And then Rachel played, it was her album release show. She played a bunch of songs off her new record. Ended the night with the title track Acceptance, and then did an encore for the piano song Give Us Another Chance. Acceptance, playing that song live and rocking out that solo at the end of the song is what a way to close off a set. It's just like I knew that was like the big part of the record, even though it's in the beginning. There's even like a reprise of the song at the end. It's one of the bigger parts of the record, and putting that at the end, I was like, oh fuck, like that's a sick closer.
This is fucking crazy.
It was a good time, good show. And then coming up here, I've got Movements, Tiger's Jaw, and Starland this upcoming Sunday, the 14th. Yeah,
my friend's seeing him Monday, and then they're gonna be in Virginia Tuesday. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, should I make this a 3 in a row thing? Should I do this? I don't think I am. It's in Richmond, but it's fun to think of,
Fair enough. It's gonna be a fucking movie, bro.
I do like Movements. Like after listening to like almost their entire discography with my friend, I was like, okay, I see why this is your favorite band. So it should be really fucking good.
Yeah. So yeah, that should be a movie, a fun time. And then after that, I've got Avoid, which I'm very excited about. But that's at the end of the month. Is
that the Avoid Dayseeker, or is it just Avoid?
It's Avoid headliner on their way to the Dayseeker shows.
Dude, did you see? Are they in New Jersey at all for that Dayseeker tour?
Dayseeker is playing the Radio Arena show in Jersey, so they are, but that tour package is not.
Because Silent Planet was added, and I was like,
replace Polaris.
I'm going to fucking Norfolk or fucking Richmond, wherever the hell it was. I was like, yeah, you're in Virginia, I'm going to Virginia. And then I saw that they start like immediately after the Virginia show, and I was like, okay, well, fuck me then. That's fine. So I guess another time, Silent Planet.
Yeah, well, because those Radio Rock shows go like just a little bit past Virginia, so like the entire tour package doesn't pick up until later. But I was thinking about going to that radio festival in Jersey because Stained is headlining, and it's been a minute since I've seen them. But I was just like, nah, because that would be back to back with Avoid, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna keep all the gas in the tank for Avoid.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, because it's been so many tours since I've wanted to see that band. Like since we interviewed them, they've been to Jersey like 3 or 4 times, and every time it's a miss. So I'm like, now they're headlining in Philly, 21 plus, and I can go.
Yeah,
I'm going.
You're going. What's the room?
Silk City.
Capacity?
Like probably 200, 250, something like that.
That's gonna be one of those shows where you look back and you're like, shit, I
Movie.
saw a Void in a. That's gonna be fucking crazy. I want to see a Void so bad, but it's like, it's so far.
A Void headliner too, bro.
That's fucking. As I said, that's gonna be one where you look back and you're like, shit. The last time I saw this band was there in a 200 cap room. Like
Yeah.
what you do with fucking Hot Mulligan?
Well, no, that was the almost. That was the holy fuck. They almost played, but then the pandemic canceled it.
The pandemic, yeah. The COVID did happen, and like all tours kind of went in the shitter after that.
But they almost played that 100 cap room in New Jersey, and then they just played Madison Square Garden. So, you know,
it's not too bad for them. I don't think. I don't think I'll see that. Jesus.
That's great. So yeah, and I finally bought my Architects ticket, so I can stop talking about how I might be going to that one. Yes, our conversation about the Architects tour and how it's not coming to Virginia did spark me to finally pull the trigger on my Architects tickets.
That pissed me off so bad.
Good, I'll send you videos.
Oh, I was like, actually, could you? Could you actually? Please. You just reminded me of that entire fucking tour. I don't even want to talk about this one. That just pisses me off. Not a single I would have traveled to fucking Richmond for that one. I would have gotten someone to fucking drive me. I would have paid someone.
Mm-hmm.
Good money.
Good money.
Guess not.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Womp womp.
For real. I have one show on the horizon. Actually, two, technically. I'm going to...
She's going to LA, everybody.
Going to LA. The Don Broco prophecy continues.
Come out to LA.
Literally, I can't wait to do that joke for another fucking week straight. Yeah. It's gonna be all of my story. I can't wait. I'm going to LA to see Flat Out's second show. Technically third, but the first one was canceled, so their second show ever. Should be good. Very excited. I think they are second of 3. I don't think it's a headliner, surprisingly. I thought it was, but I don't think it is, if I'm remembering properly. Either way, it's going to be a rager. Can't wait. I'm going with friends, so it should be great. Plus, they are friends, so it's going to be like a, hey, the fuck are you doing here? Yeah. Dude, I don't fucking know. I'm across the fucking country. And then after that, I have Alpha Wolf, TX2. Nope, not TX2, Unity TX. Oops, that would have been fucking crazy, though. Holy shit, get him on that tour. I want to hear 5'4" man whore fucking right before Alpha Wolf. Dude, that'd be crazy.
That'd be bonkers.
Like, someone make that happen, actually. Holy shit. So I'm very excited for that one as well, because I've been meaning to see Unity TX for a while. And then the Alpha Wolf album that we're just about to talk about was fucking crazy. So I'm very excited to see it live, especially on a headliner. So it should be good. I can't wait for them to bring out Ice-T, right?
Is that crazy? Is that coming to Virginia?
Yeah, Richmond. Canal Club.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
My friends are going. That's why I was like, oh, guess I'm going too, guys. And they were like, oh, yeah, hell yeah. I was like, oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
I just got to buy my ticket.
Yeah, I'm still in between on that one because I'm a big hater of the TLA now. Big hater of the TLA. So I'm just in the air on every show at the TLA. And that is one of them. Yeah.
I mean, that's a fucking lineup that I feel like that even I was like, I don't think I can miss this.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen Unity TX yet.
You have. Either.
Well, I thought you have.
Wait, oh yeah, you're right. I did. That Silverstein show was so fucking weird.
Exactly. That's what I was like. I'm like 90% sure you have. That Silverstein.
That entire night was fucking strange. Like,
damn, they opened for fucking Silverstein. Who else was on that lineup? Do you
remember?
Was
Silverstein and the Amity Affliction co-headliner with support from Holding Absence and Unity TX. And what a strange night.
Holy shit, that's a fucking crazy lineup.
Yeah.
Holding Absence?
Yeah.
That doesn't fit in my head. I mean, it probably does. I'm sure it was great. But in my head, that does not compute. But I'm sure it was great.
Yeah, you're right. I did see them. And the last time I saw Alpha Wolf was at the TLA. They performed a Sleep Token. So
I remember because he was like, "I've been waiting for someone to bring that up. Go watch the interview. Go watch the interview. That was so cute. That was
First of many Alpha Wolf interview plugs. But as Glory said, the Alpha Wolf album is one of many records we're going to be talking about. It came out this week, had some singles too, but it was one of those highly anticipated weeks. A couple of heavy hitters were coming out. Heavy hitters, actually heavy, as well as big records.
Actually heavy.
Yeah. This week I was looking forward for a long time, and then May 10th I'm looking forward to as well. Because you've got Like Moss to Flames and Knocked Loose coming out that week. That's my week. That's built for me.
What I'm really excited for?
What?
Is fuck. I had the date right here. What's the date that Billie Eilish's album is coming out? May 17th. May 17th, because 21 Pilots Clancy is coming out. I can't wait for that.
We'll cover it.
The crowd goes silent. Holy shit.
We'll cover it. I'm sure it'll be a fucking rager, bro.
We're gonna cover it, and I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Honestly, I listened to the new album, Overcompensate.
Yeah, the new
was
single.
Not a fan. And then I listened. We didn't cover those, but then there was another one where it was like it was like it was college related. It was like tuition or something. I don't know.
The last single.
And it was the last single. I can't remember. It was like
next semester.
Next semester. Yeah. Again, wasn't a big fan. I don't know. It's Trench Era was something different. I just gotta say, Trench Era. Yeah, I'd live through that shit again.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the last single, but Overcompensate had me thinking I was gonna like that record for a second, and then they dropped Next Semester, and I was like, wait, nah, I think I'm safe.
You're like, no, guys.
I think the 21 Pilots hatred continues, because I've just never been a fan of that band. Like, even
you liked Jumpsuit.
Possibly,
there was
I like the singles because they're like
singles.
They're very commercial, but when I listen to that band, I've never liked them. Like when I was like Panic at the Disco was my favorite band, and I was just getting into it. I was like, oh yeah, 21 Pilots. I didn't like it then, so I've just been a hater for a long time now.
Yeah, and now I've joined you.
Yes, I've been on the hate train a long time with that band.
Yeah, I know. And I remember I used to get so upset over it because I was like, they're so good. What's wrong with you? And now I'm like, no, wait a minute. Let him cook. Because like, guys know he's onto something. Let him talk.
I used to torment Glory because 21 Pilots was your favorite band. They're terrible. They're terrible.
I'd be like, don't fucking say that. They're fucking, small beans or whatever the fuck.
Don't say that about my small bean, Tyler Joseph.
My pilot boys, blah, 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 blah. Gucci. Grown ass men.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But we do have records to talk about. It's not 21 Pilots, thank God. Alpha Wolf dropped their new album, Half Living Things. As we were saying earlier, did sit down with Lockie from Alpha Wolf. It was a great time. You should check the interview out if you liked the record. If you didn't like the record, if you haven't listened to the record, you should check the interview out. Hell yeah. It
provides a lot of insight, and it makes you go, oh, that's so cute.
Yes.
It's so cool. This album is fucking incredible. I see obviously a lot of people hyping it up. They've had a lot of energy around them for fucking ages. I don't know. Every time I see the name Alpha Wolf, it's always, followed up with is amazing or, just something positive about them, whether it's their live show or their studio shit. I loved them off the first single because that was the ones with Ice-T. And I was like, holy shit, what the hell is happening? How did you get Ice-T on your fucking record? Incredible song, great entry. Listening to the album, it starts off fucking crazy as shit, carries on, the energy never stops. My favorite is still the lead single because it's just such a fuck you song, and I think they captured it perfectly, especially with Ice-T coming in literally to just say fuck everyone, fuck you, this is fucking Alpha Wolf. And I'm just like, holy shit, I'm getting excited, and I'm not even a part of a fucking Alpha Wolf. So I just think that's so fun. I really like the record. It was great talking to Lockie. Go check that out. That's another plug. I really liked that interview. So yeah.
Hell yeah, this record was fucking sick.
Yeah.
You know, definitely been a name I've heard for a long time. But you know, a lot more hype started coming around them off the back of that massive Motionless in White tour that they were on at the tail end of last year, and that was also my chance to be like, all right, I've heard this band a ton now. Haven't really checked them out. Now I'm going to see them live. Now I got to check them out. And I was like, damn, I've been sleeping for a long fucking time, because the songs that I heard off of their last record were fucking sick. So going into this one, I had high hopes, high expectations, and shattered them. They were so good. The record's so good. I said it this morning to you. I was like, this record, first listen was great. Now it's bonkers. Like, I kept checking it out. Spun it a couple of times since release, and it just keeps getting better with each listen.
Genuinely.
Like, you know, the opening with Bring Back the Noise and then Double Edged Demise, Haunter, into Sucks to Suck is just like, bro, are you trying to kill me?
Dude, Sucks to Suck. Come on. Oh, like, I need to listen to that song.
Even a track like Ambivalence is such a fantastic closer. It's not like the rest of the record. It is the slower side of the album, but what a way to close it off. They really do a great job with the track listing, and you know, all of the songs are big heavy hitters. There's a shitload of energy, which, like, if you're coming to your music to get pumped the fuck up, this is one of those bands for you. You know, it's very in your face. It matches the live performance so well.
I'm so excited,
because, like, you know, and you know, the music's chaotic, but they channel it in the live performance and vice versa. So it's really cool to see them getting all the love. You know, they really deserve it. I'm glad to see them, you know, doing so well, especially here in the States. You know, they're doing big shit over in Australia where they're from, but in the States, the rooms that they're headlining are not schlubby little rooms. Like, you know, I was doing pretty well. Shit talking TLA. It's 1,000 cap room. Like, that's not a schlubby little room to headline. So good, very, very stoked for them. Stoked for all the success. Stoked to see all the people really digging this record. And you know, if you like chaotic, heavy music, but not like chaotic in the sense of like instrumentally chaotic, like broken up, like just chaotic, throwing shit at you, like
fucking fuck.
Yes, it's shit. It's a chaotic energy, not chaotic in the way that the songs are built out. This is the band for you.
Like shit that makes you want to like punch a wall, but you can still like understand what they're saying. Because like the instrumentation and the vocals and like it's structured songs. That's what I'm trying to get at. The songs are structured, not chaotic in that sense. But just chaotic energy. Yes. Damn right. Damn right. ERRA dropped a new album, Cure. This was my first full introduction following the entire release for the album. Every single, I believe we said like the exact same thing for every single where it was like, okay, we get it. We get the hype. We understand why ERRA has a big space in the fucking scene. We understand why everyone fucking loves them. Cool. Excited for the album. Album did not let down, at least for me. I thought it was a great record. Again, another one with just great energy through and through. I really liked the guitars a lot. And also, I liked the guitars a lot. And then I also did like obviously just the vocals as well. I think it's just a great, solid record.
I'm in the same boat as Glory. You know, said the same things about the singles, getting the hype for the band. You know, have seen them a bunch, never checked them out. This is my first time, you know, sitting down, listening to a full ERRA record. Dude, it's pretty fucking sick. It did take like a bunch of listens though. Like I listened to this record a lot between Friday and now. probably more than anything on this playlist because
Can you give us a number?
dude, like 4 or 5.
Shit.
Yeah.
And on the like the 5th try.
Yeah, well, I was like getting it more and more each time. It's just like, you mentioned something about the guitars, the more technical play style that is found on this record, albeit it is not like, what is that fucking genre? Periphery, the fucking gent.
Gent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although
Prog?
it's not gent, it's not prog. It is definitely a little bit more technical, and that's not the type of metal that I typically gravitate towards.
Really
Glory found out she liked gent when we listened to the Periphery record together.
Oh, I love you, Periphery.
But so that's why like the singles had those moments, but it wasn't like the focal point of whereas some of these songs are just like Riff City, which is fine. That's what this band is. Like
Riff City population me.
That's okay. That's what this band is. But it just took me a bunch of listens. But I'm on the train now. I listened to it enough times. I'm on the train. That's just personal taste for me. I very much enjoyed the record. Couple of songs that basically off the bat I was big fans of. Pale Iris, which was a single, but Idlewild as well. Big fan of that one. Probably my favorite song on the record. Big fan of the chorus on that one. But I like all the songs. I like the way that this record opens. Crawl Backwards Out of Heaven, another single, but that's another one that I'm a favorite of.
That was a really good one. That was my favorite.
Hell yeah. Big fan of this record. Just personal taste made me take a couple of listens to get it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You gave it a fighting chance, and it won.
I was determined because I've always liked ERRA, but I was determined to get the band this time, to get them, understand it.
You've always been in my head just an ERRA fan, even though you've never like fully gotten into their music. It's like you'd be like, "Oh, I'm seeing ERRA this week," or "I'm so excited." Their live shit's always good. Blah blah blah. But you've never like listened to a full album or something. So I'm happy, even though it took 4 chances, you did eventually end up really liking the record.
Yeah, I've seen them live a bunch. They always put on a great show. So no hate there. They always put on a fantastic show. So hell yeah, very very stoked on this. Check the record out. Check the record out because I've seen this one getting a lot of love as well. But these were the 2 big heavy hitters that came out this week. Check them the fuck out.
Fucking ones that are just plaguing our timeline. Happy about it.
And the hot takes between the 2, like seeing people compare Alpha Wolf and ERRA is like seeing people compare My Chemical Romance and the Wiggles. Like, I'm sorry, it's for 2 different types of people.
Exactly, like a fucking crazy person who fucking shotguns a monster, Alpha Wolf, and then a person who like politely sips a coffee, ERRA. It's like that shit doesn't make any sense.
Plenty of overlap, but they are for 2 different kinds of people. So like, literally, it's just a pissing contest of people comparing the 2 records because it's literally just personal preference.
Quite literally, yeah.
Like that's obviously like 95% of comparisons and shit. It's all personal preference, but this is like the definition of personal preference, comparing these 2 records. Just because
2 different crowds, some overlap, but 2 completely different crowds.
Just because they came out on the same day. Wild.
Yeah.
It would be like people comparing, like when 21 Pilots and Waterpark share a release day. It would be like people comparing those 2 releases.
Or like when people compared the Pierce the Veil and Paramore.
Exactly.
Releases, 2 completely different genres. I'm like, what, guys? Just because they're big alt bands does not mean that they're fucking pitted against each other immediately. That's fucking ridiculous.
Fucking great. It's fucking great. Ryan Oakes dropped his new album, The Bootstrap Paradox.
Damn right.
Hell yeah, dude. Ryan Oakes can write a fucking song.
He can. And they're always so fucking fun, man. They always make me want to fucking skip down a fucking street or something, man. Like, I don't know if you get it. I don't know if you get it. I don't know. Maybe it's because of his fucking TikToks. He's always walking down a street.
Yeah.
But that makes me want to fucking do that. So
I feel like I'm
really
the main
like this
character,
record.
have my main character moment singing the chorus of one of the songs, walking on a sidewalk,
fucking,
you know?
Exactly. I'm him.
Yeah.
That one. Oh,
Dude.
shit.
He
That one's
cooked
good.
with this
Yeah.
one. He cooked with this
Mhm.
one. We obviously covered a majority of the singles because a couple of them
Mhm.
came out around our break. We covered a majority of the singles, which are on the front half of this record. And when I was listening to it, I was like, all right, listen, I can't hate on it because each of these songs are bangers.
Absolutely.
But I'm like, it's all the singles. I've heard all these songs before. And then we get into the middle of the record, right around Ouija board and in between, where it's like the album kind of like hits a lull for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, what's he doing now? We're on the B side. Is it getting weird now? And then Best Party Ever hits, and boom, we're right back with non-singles that are singles. And I'm like, this guy can write a fucking song. There's what? There's 13 songs on here. There's 11 singles.
That's a fucking
and even the two middle tracks, let them put them out as singles. I don't care. They were still good. They just changed up the flow of the record for a second. Then I'm like, oh, he's gonna get experimental, and then he just Best Party Ever, boom, right
they
back.
went right back.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. I loved this record. Now, me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of when bands put out, or just artists in general, put out a shit ton of singles and then just bundle it up as a record, because then at least he didn't like lead up to it like new record, fucking, like hyping it the fuck up for then it to just be, a bunch of singles and
all
two
singles.
new tracks.
Yeah,
exactly. Because that annoys me personally, because I like having new stuff to listen, like a lot of new stuff to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, because we were talking about this earlier, and you said Ryan Oakes is like the only person that can get away with this because his music's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's so catchy, it's so upbeat, it's just like, he's always fucking hyping himself up too, which is so fucking fun. I like this guy.
Honestly, I think the only reason why, because like I'm looking at the track list now, and the second half of the record, I'm splitting it up and saying Ouija board in between are like just moving over to the non-single singles, but there were 6 new songs on the record and 7 singles, so like it's just, if they were woven in between each other and shit, we'd be having a different conversation. It's just like I'm going through boom, 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 all familiar, and then Ouija board hits, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck is happening? Like that was my thing with the pacing of the record, but I can't even be mad at it because I enjoyed I enjoy the songs both as a single and in the record, because even though it's like singles in a row, they still flow well together.
Because they're fucking good.
It's like they're meant to be next to each other, so I can't even hate it.
Dude. Yeah, it's like they're all sibling songs.
Yeah.
It makes sense. My favorite is, I believe it's Tea Time.
Dude.
Tea Time is still my favorite. I remember when that first dropped, I was like, okay. I know we say this every time, but this is like his best shit yet. But still, after listening through the album, new tracks, old tracks, Tea Time is still my favorite. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Huge shout out to Tea Time. We've been getting ads for it on our TikTok. I watch it every goddamn time. I don't even care. I've seen that specific video 30 times already before he started running ads on it. Now he's running ads on it. And I'm like, I don't even
get away from
I don't even care, because that song goes fucking hard. Best Party Ever is another banger, another one of my favorites. And then I just want a special shout out to his album closers, because Who Done It is another banger. The closer on the last record was fucking, I was like, wow, that's what a way to close a record. Sleepwalker. So huge shout out to Who Done It. Knows how to, he knows how to write a closer too. Overall, just a banging record. Highly recommend.
Big fan. Hell yeah. Bayside dropped a new album. There are worse things than being alive. This is another situation where it's a bunch of tracks that have already been released that are now being formed together into a album, the Haley Williams 2020
Yeah.
flat
Yeah.
approach. I was very vocal back then about how I feel about this type of approach. It's not my favorite.
Mhm.
It still is not my favorite. I do like Bayside. I've seen them live. I really liked them live a lot. And Strangest Faces, I always fucking mess up saying it, is still my favorite song that they've ever written. It gets me, it's so fucking good. I love that song so much. It's their best song ever. It caught me off guard because when I saw Bayside in our playlist, I was like, oh, what the fuck? I didn't know Bayside had a fucking album coming out. I got a little excited. And then, I was looking at the track list. I was like, oh, I know this. This is all stuff from their what is it, Red and Blue?
Yeah.
Did they do Yellow?
No, they
EP?
just did the 2 colors and they started formally rolling out the record.
The record, yeah. So that was a surprise, a pleasant surprise, because we just get to reiterate how much we do enjoy Bayside and, great songwriting, great songs. I got to revisit the Spencer feature, How to Ruin Everything, and then in parentheses, Patience. I like it better a lot the second, third, fourth time. I liked it, the first and second time, but it wasn't like, it didn't hit me as like a Spencer feature because he wasn't screaming his head off or, talking about fucking blood and shit. So I was like, this isn't my Spencer. But listening to it a couple more times definitely made me see him from a different light, I guess, music-wise, because it's just such a completely different sound for him. It was just such a strange feature. I never saw Bayside and Ice Nine Kills having a collaboration
Neither
together.
did I.
So that it's so weird, right? Like, it's weird. It's not bad, but it's just fucking weird. It's like seeing, as you said, like the fucking Wiggles and My Chemical Romance having a feature. Like, what the fuck? Who knows who? It's who made that connection? Great record. Really enjoyed it. I do like Bayside. But it's just, it's stuff we've heard. And we've already spoken very highly and positive of these songs. Just to reiterate, good shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah. We were talking, Gloria and I were talking about the rollout, before we started rolling here. And, I can't be too mad about the rollout because as much as I am not a fan of a bunch of singles into a record with only a couple of songs left, the rollout started in 2022 and then the red EP came out in 2022, blue EP came out in 2023, and then this rollout, like formally for the record, did not start until Castaway was January. With the EPs being so far apart, I can't hate it too much. I don't love the approach. I don't love it, all right? But there was enough time and spacing and the amount of time it took for this to come out. I can't hate it. I can only dislike it.
I can only strongly dislike it.
Like, I don't like when a band, like a single a month that leads into a record. I hate that shit. I hate it because we're on here, we're covering every fucking song, and by the time the album comes out, I'm like, we've covered every single song leading up to it. So I feel bad not covering it, but I ran out of things to say at this point.
Yeah.
So I haven't ran out of things to say because it's been so goddamn long. I don't remember what I said in 2022.
Shit,
but I'm also a big fan of How to Ruin Everything, Patience. Spencer crushed the feature. I've been I like Ice Nine Kills. I enjoy Bayside.
Hey, I like Ice Nine Kills.
You can't even say that anymore without that coming in. But I like that song a lot. Spencer killed his feature on there. Cool to hear him on a song that isn't super heavy, screaming his head off. I'm also a big fan of Miracle. I like that song a lot as well. But I think that this record is incredibly good. The band can write a chorus. Let me tell you, they can write a fucking chorus. Every single song, I was like, damn. It's like clockwork. the song finishes, the next one starts, and it's just another fucking fantastic chorus. I'm like, God damn, can you guys write one stinker of a chorus? Like, just one smelly chorus.
One real stinker.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm getting tired over here. Every single song is like ear candy. So that's good. I like a band that can write a chorus. I also like the closer, I'm So Happy I Could Die. I do think that it's a lighthearted like way to end the record, like a happy ending to the record, which is not something that you see every day in this scene. So always like to shout out when there's positivity going on in the music when we pick up on it. So this one was pretty on the nose, so shout out to that. I mean, hell yeah.
Shout out Bayside.
Shout out this record. It was solid. Check it out. They're on tour right now. Go if it's coming to your area. I know Armor for Sleep is on there. The other support bands are blanking, but Armor for Sleep puts on a great show, and Gloria saw Bayside and has nothing but great things to say. So yeah, go see them if they're coming towards you.
For sure. You will not regret that shit.
No. Between You and Me dropped their new EP, Shit Yeah. I'm just gonna let Glory take this one. You can take the reins.
Shit yeah. Holy fuck. Goddamn. Alternate titles that they can use, I give you guys credit. What the fuck? This EP is incredible. I am so fucking proud of this band. This is their first independent full release. They've done a couple singles. They did amazing with those singles. Fucking busted out the gate with, I believe it was Nevermind was their first single. Nevermind.
We spoke to them about that, by the way. Check that out.
Go check it out. Incredible interview as always. Between You and Me is fucking awesome. Love that band a lot. That single was good. First listen. When we did the interview, I was like, yeah, this is good. I enjoy this. It came on shuffle like last week when I was out of town. I just, I was making dinner and shit just changed for me. Something clicked in my head and I was like, whoa, I also don't care about the bullshit Jenny. Like, I don't give a fuck with the two kids. Like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Great song. Fucking loved it. That made me even more excited because I was like, oh my God, the EP's coming out soon. Shit, yeah, it's fucking on the horizon. It comes out. I see it on the podcast playlist. I go straight for it. I'm sorry to the other albums. I got so excited. I jumped right in. Album opens up with, sorry, I'm doing a track by track. Album opens up with the Knuckle Puck feature. Fucking great song. Great energy. I don't want to say like it didn't have opener energy, but they definitely started with their best. They led with their best foot forward. It's a great opener, but not in the typical way as openers would be, where it's like, whoa, this was, fucking big and anthemic, that type of opener where it's like it had dramatic entry. It was just like oh no, that was a great track to lead with. They didn't lead with fucking Nevermind, which I kind of thought they would because it was their first and biggest song. Whatever. I'm geeking out. I gotta rein it in. Great EP. So good that I blocked Brendan Urie. And it was just amazing. Even the fucking non-single, sorry, I'm going back in. Every Morning is incredible, and Sad Songs is also incredible. Every Morning needs some extra love because it's one of the lower stream songs. I know the fucking EP just came out, but I need you guys to run that shit up. I was supposed to see them headliner with Sharia Moore in Baltimore, but some shit happened and I wasn't able to see them. Between You and Me, please perform in my backyard. I know all the lyrics. It's been out. I only listened to it today. I know all the lyrics already. Just fucking, I got a fucking deck that you could perform on. Please. I will provide the people. Great EP. It will be on my album of the year list.
All right. Sounds good. I woke up this morning. Gloria had already dove into the podcast playlist, so I thought she was actually just listening to the EP on loop.
I was actually, fun fact.
Yeah, she had already posted the EP on her story, said in our Discord server how much she liked the EP, and made multiple tweets about the EP. And I was like, having fun. I was like, I think she likes the Between You and Me EP, but I'm not sure. We could get on here and she could rip all over it. I
Oh
don't
my
know
god.
yet.
I could have. I should have actually for like the joke.
I enjoyed the EP. I enjoyed it a lot. Every morning, you said it. That's probably my favorite song on the EP.
I'm right.
I listened to this EP a couple of times because Gloria was raving about it so much. I was like, I gotta bring the same energy, bro. I gotta bring at least a sliver of that energy to this conversation because I know what's about to go down. I'm gonna look like an asshole. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Yeah, so I did my homework. I did my due diligence. I'm here. Every morning, probably my favorite song off the EP. It's got ass shaker vibes. It's got ass shaker potential.
The entire fucking EP is ass shakers, to be fair.
Yes, but every morning especially, my ass would be sore and unable to shake for the rest of the EP after listening to every morning. That's got the most ass shaker potential.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, right.
Kill My Vibe is a fucking banger in the middle. I like that song a lot. Nevermind. Instant love on that song from the first time I heard it. Yeah is a song that actually grew on me a little bit because I'm 50-50 sometimes on the songs with the choruses that are just the word, because like there is a lot of in the song, and I am 50-50 on those songs. It depends on the day, how you catch me, what mood I'm in when I hear it for the first time, if I like it or not. So I've grown on this song a lot, and Sad Songs is cool as well. I like that song, but I'm a big fan of the Nevermind, Every Morning portion of the EP. But this is a fantastic EP, smash hit, dare I say.
Damn right.
Out of the park home run, and Sound of the Summer, bro. Putting it out there, putting that energy out there.
Like, actually though, I'm kind of sad they released it this early. I'm glad they did, but it's like, shit, this would have been so good fresh in the summer. But that just means we have it for, early spring for early summer, so it's not going anywhere. But I do have one fucking thing, guys. Why don't you have a song called Shit on here? You have we're shit. It just kind of that's it. That's my one thing.
Okay.
That's my one thing.
All right.
Yeah. Damn. Into the singles. Knocked Loose dropped a new single. Don't Reach Out for Me. Thought this was great. I get Knocked Loose now. I understand it. Yeah, my throat just got dry. I understand it. I thought it was good, and I definitely think he does sound a little bit like SpongeBob.
Yeah. This song is a fucking banger. I listen to this song, I'm like, this fucking album is gonna be game changer. Unlike anything we've seen before. This record is gonna be absolutely beyond bonkers. So I'm very excited for it. This song was a banger. I'm patiently waiting for Slaughterhouse 2. My hopes and dreams of it being a single slowly get crushed more and more every day, and I don't want to have to wait the 32 days until the record comes out.
I think it's going to be their last single. I think they're going to drop it because it would be such a missed opportunity if they didn't.
Focus track. So that's the one that's pushed all the playlisting on release day. I see the writing on the wall. I know that's what's gonna happen.
I can't see shit because I looked at the fucking eclipse for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'm blind.
I'm blind, firstly. Damn, that fucking stinks.
Yeah. But the song is coming out no matter what, so that's fine. You just won't hear it early.
Speaking of Motionless in White, I do just want to talk about fucking them performing at the WWE Mania, WrestleMania, or whatever the hell. Huge. I fucking love Rhea Ripley. I think is her name.
Yeah.
Fucking love her. She's so cool. And every time I saw her, I'd be like, dude, you look like a female Chris Motionless. And I thought I was the only one until they did the face-off thing where right before Chris was about to fucking get into the song, everyone was like, oh my god, they look exactly the same. Come to learn, fucking Chris is her inspiration for her looks. She's been a Motionless fan for as long as people could fucking find. Like, posters on the wall of fucking Chris and shit, like that type of fan.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of fucking full circle ass moment is that? That's just wild to me, and that just made me so happy because that's just, I mean, imagine how she felt, dude. Fucking Chris Motionless introducing her to WrestleMania, the biggest WrestleMania fucking known to man. Crazy for Motionless as well. Great opportunity. Very, very happy for them. Well deserved.
I've watched that video like a dozen times now, like the full performance.
I mean, I can't get away from it.
I'm just like, the fuck. Like I know that you know, WWE and WrestleMania and all that shit and wrestling in general have always been, you know, somewhat synonymous with metal. You know, there's all the performance videos of fucking Limp Bizkit performing at different various WWE.
Of course they have.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they put Fred Durst in the ring to sing?
Put him in there.
To sing
Put him in there.
whatever he was singing, and you know, Killswitch Engage and bands like that. But you know, in recent years, you haven't, like, you know, seen the same amount of crossover as there was in the 90s and early 2000s. Yes, I saw someone say, but Code Orange did it. I don't care. Like, that's cool. Code Orange did it.
Right.
Yes, but the crossover is not like it once was. So to see Motionless in White not only get the opportunity, but also do it on the biggest WrestleMania stage in a fucking football stadium that was basically sold the fuck out 100%, 80,000 fucking people there, plus millions of people watching at home. That's a big fucking deal.
Fucking Philly as well. It was in it was in Pennsylvania.
It was in Philly.
It was in Philly.
Yeah.
Aren't they Philly based?
They're Scranton. It's close enough.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fucking crucified for that.
No,
you know,
it's close enough. It's a couple hours away. Scranton doesn't have much going for it.
Except Motionless.
Yeah, except Motionless in White. I went. I spent a day in Scranton on vacation in the Poconos. There's not much going on in Scranton.
Did you see like fucking Michael Scott? Or
no,
even he fucking left Scranton.
Although the mall that the aquarium was in had like an office display, and that was the only office mention I saw.
Oh wow!
But
they have like that's their one thing. How do they fuck that up? That's fucking crazy. Holy shit!
But yeah, that was really cool to see. I'm hoping that they ride that momentum with a tour announced this week, or even just the festival that they did last year. I know that they hinted somewhere that they were going to do it again this year. So even if they just announced that, as long as it's not on my dad's birthday like it was last year, I'm there.
Exactly. Consider me there too. You know what? Fuck it. Why not, guys?
Yeah, consider me there. I will be there. Scary Kids, Scaring Kids, and Rat Park dropped their new single Blackout. Been a second since we've had Scary Kids, Scaring Kids on the playlist. Good to see them back. This song was a fucking ripper. Fan of this band. I do like their music. So yeah, stoked to see what this single becomes. EP, record, more singles, I don't know, but it looks like they're back in the saddle, making bangers. We'll see what comes of it.
I feel like my brain is like finally ready for Scary Kids, Scaring Kids. Before, I don't know if it's the same for you, but if I listen to like something that like everyone loves when I'm like younger, I'm like, I don't get it. It doesn't click. But then I listen to it like 2 years later and it makes sense. Like, I don't know. This makes sense now. I really liked this song, and now I'm like, fuck, I feel like I squandered my first listens with them by just being like, oh, it was okay, because I didn't fucking know good music back then. I was still a 21 Pilots fan. Ridiculous. Great song. Liked it a lot. 4 Years Strong dropped a new single, Daddy of Mine. This song was great. Yeah. I almost saw 4 Years Strong in 2022. I think something fell through and I was unable to attend, but I liked this song a lot. Very excited to see them putting out shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking, hoping, praying for a record. They've got that big support tour supporting opening for A Day to Remember, and the story so far in arenas and amphitheaters not half bad gig. So when I saw that tour go up and they had been posting themselves in the studio. I'm like, well, it just makes sense at some point.
Something's brewing.
At some point before the tour kicks off, there's going to be at least a song, if not an album announced. We've already got the song, so I'm not saying there's going to be a record or anything, but I mean, I could see it in the near future.
Exactly.
This song's a fucking ripper. Been a fan of this band for a while. They were one of the last bands I saw before world shut down for a little bit there, opening for Silverstein. So, been a fan of this band for a while. Stoked for new music because, the last time they put out new stuff was 2020 with Brain Pain. They had the deluxe edition of Brain Pain, but been a minute. So I'm stoked for new 4 Years Strong. Better Lovers dropped a new single, The Flowering, and honestly, this is probably my favorite song they put out. I liked the EP. I really liked this song. If they continue like the slight shift in sound that there was between the EP and this, I'm here for this band all day.
Damn right. I really like this song a lot as well. I need to re-listen to everything else that they've dropped. Because again,
it's just an EP.
One of those moments. Thankfully,
yeah.
Thank God, I'm catching them early. I'm not catching them fucking 5 albums deep. But I did like this song a lot, and great band, crazy fucking lineup. Still fucking wild as shit. Boston Manor dropped a new single, Sliding Doors. I fucking love this song. I love Boston Manor. So excited. I love this band so much, and this song specifically, I did enjoy. I didn't want to post like 5 music stories back to back, but I did also have this on my story, and then I was like, shit, I gotta calm down. Tomorrow I will repost it. Love you guys.
All right. Yeah, this song fucking crazy. Heavy Boston Manor. Didn't expect that. There's screams and shit in here. I love the vibe of this song. I'm here for it. Stoked for more Boston Manor. The Torah made me a big fan of this band, so I'm stoked to see what comes next. Hell yeah. Hands Like Houses dropped a new single, 24 Hours. I like this song a lot. It's very good. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I liked this song a lot as well. It looks like this is going, I don't know if did they announce it, the next EP?
No,
album?
But they did say that like that was the first part of.
Yeah, because the next one, I mean, they already said it was happening.
Yeah.
But the next one, I was like, oh, look at me figuring out shit. The next one is called Strato.
Yeah.
Strato. Yeah, it's called Strato. It's on the fucking cover art.
Oh.
I
didn't even catch that.
Really excited. Really excited to hear what they have going on with that one. I like this song a lot, and I like this band a lot.
Hell yeah.
Future Palace dropped a new single, Uncontrolled. Fucking rager. Love this song a lot. Wonderful. I do like Future Palace.
Yeah, this is another ripper from Future Palace. There was a single a handful of months ago, and then it was Radio Silence. I'm hoping that there's another record on the horizon, because the last record blew me the fuck away. And we started covering them since then. So, here for it. That's for sure. Stoked on this song. Stoked to see what comes next. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Shit yeah.
Well, that's all the topics we have today. You can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. Instagram is Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. TikTok is Good Noise Podcast. YouTube is Good Noise Podcast. Every audio streaming service ever is Good Noise Podcast. Bandcamp is goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com. Patreon is patreon.com/Good Noise Podcast. Gloria's got your Patreon supporters, your Twitch subs, your merch plug, your important plugs, and then we're going to sign off.
Hell yeah. Patreon supporters, thank you to my brother Matt from Pulses, Brady, Zari, Pop Punk Apologist, and Eric. And thank you to our Twitch subs, Coaster Lover, and then Matt again from Pulses.
Thank you, everybody.
You guys.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Check out our merch. It is goodnoisepodcast.creator-spring.com. And then also check out our setup equipment in the description. It's an Amazon storefront. You can poke around and see what we use. I think we use pretty good equipment. Except for your fucking mic cord. Don't buy that shit.
Came with the Blue Yeti, bro.
Damn. Um, Important plugs. Black Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, Free Palestine, educate yourself on that topic. Um, be a decent person. Support local bands as always. Support your friends' bands. And yeah, find some new music.
Hell
Shit's
yeah.
out there. It's good.
Hell yeah. Well, as I said, that's all we have today. I have been Shane.
I have been Glory.
And we have been the Good Noise Podcast. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.